Howdy guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are doing another MTG Realm box unopening for the month of January 2025. Hope you guys all enjoy this video. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And unfortunately this month, my renewal came on the 17th, and they didn't actually ship the box out till a few days after that. But the 20th is when they started putting Innistrad in here. So I was doing an earlier video, getting it out earlier because I was so excited about Innistrad, but unfortunately I didn't even get any. On the plus side though, they made some awesome changes starting in the new year here. So part of that is they're phasing out draft boosters. So the box I got, which used to be the collector box, now the Realm Variety box, will have one draft booster and one extra playset booster instead of two draft boosters. So now it'll have one draft booster, one extra set booster instead of two draft boosters in their January box. And then starting February 1st, the two draft pack slots will be replaced with two set slash play slash older boosters. And they're also replacing a lot of the loose singles you've seen in previous videos, the lands, tokens, UCs, rares, mythics in the box with extra playset boosters. Quantities of the extra play boosters will depend on the box size. Most people, including myself, who voted, were in favor of this change. However, we still do want to see some playable singles. It's nice to get that guaranteed value. So they're going to be doing the extra boosters plus a small staples pack each month. These will be highly playable cards such as lands, artifacts, triumph lands, command towers, basically everything in your traditional commander decks. They'll also sneak some rares and mythics, cool tokens into the box as a value add-on on a random basis based on inventory. And of course they'll still include that secret lair card. The larger boxes, or the more expensive boxes, they'll be putting in some extra accessories as well. I don't have that box. And a nice thing I'm excited for is you can now update your preferences, pause or cancel your subscriptions right from the member area on the website. So you no longer have to email them, which I think is going to be great for them and us. And I have to go do this as well, but if any of you are subscribed, I highly recommend to go update your preferences now that they won't be sending singles, as they'll be using the new preferences to send you sets you're more interested in. And also good to just do that as new sets release when you find more ones that you want. So really excited about these changes, and honestly it makes it easier to do the videos because totaling up those singles and getting them all in were kind of a pain. And now I can do that pre-video and save a lot of time. So this intro is a little bit longer than usual, but there was a lot of changes going into the new year. As you can see, I've already got more of the extra packs here, with collectors being Dungeons & Dragons, Battle for Baldur's Gate, hoping I get one of the Ancient Dragons, Foundations, Love Theros, Ixalan. They always put Ixalan in there for me. I appreciate that. I just want every box to have an Ixalan because now I'm connected to it, and it's part of like how I feel connected to the box. They did include another Brothers War, which I'm excited about because I did great that last year, and I think every box I've had since Bloomburrow came out has come with Bloomburrow and a little flavor of Innistrad. I'm assuming because they know I was a little off the cutoff just based on my renewal date, which kind of stinks because since it didn't come out until a few days after, I would have just rather waited the few days, but I get it. So I'm really hoping I get Innistrad then next month, or I'd be pretty bummed. And probably have to ask them about that going forward. Anyways, we can get into it. I just wanted to shout out, after that long intro, I wanted to shout out the Refer a Friend program. So if you use my name, the channel name down below when you sign up, you'll get a free pack and I'll get a free pack. So I don't know if you get a free pack every time or just your first box, but then I get a free pack for as long as you have the subscription, which I really appreciate since these are non-sponsored and I pay for them out of pocket, and I just love collecting cards like you guys do. So I would really appreciate that. If you're interested in trying the box, again, just mention my name, you'll get a free pack, I'll get a free pack, and shout out to Ian Y. I believe he did that, so I do believe I got the extra pack, but it's hard to tell just because, of course, that came right when they changed the format to already include extra boosters. But before it was 6, so 6 including the collector's booster, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, I don't know if now it's just going to be 8, or if it's 7, and then extra one is from my referral. So I'm going to give it some time to even out, because I don't want to look like a fool, but hopefully, again, that I appreciate that so much, and let's get into what y'all have been waiting for. So, as always, we will start with the singles. And guys, look how much nicer it is with having these singles just like this instead of the rows and rows of pretty much bulk singles we were having before. And you still do get that secret lair card, as you can see. Looks like they did sneak in a rare on mine, so based on inventory. I'm really excited about the staples because Command Tower and Arcane Signet are two I will actually be using to craft a deck. So those two right there are already ones that I'm going to be using, which is a lot more usable this month. Now, technically, the accessory for this month is the signed token from artist Lucas Gracino. And you can see his copy right there, a little covered by his signature. His website there if you're interested in checking him out. He's also on Instagram. Looks like I got a night token. I think there was a few different options, which is kind of cool they randomized those, because if you wanted to collect them, I could see that definitely being an avenue, like on eBay, Mercari, those kind of websites. Kind of like how Geek Fuel used to do those pins. I could see them doing something similar, and I think they should implement that each month, instead of a sticker, for example, you'd have a pin and each month has a theme. I know they're kind of starting to go for theme boxes, but you know, they could do different January boxes with their own branding. I don't know. They gotta get me on that marketing team because I could really eat it up. But anyways, really excited about these singles, and it makes it a lot easier because now I can just total them up before I show you guys. So this was $1.98 in the singles from here to the right. I didn't include the sticker. I just feel like that's an extra. The accessory, I'm gonna go with $5 on this. I did do a little research. I'm assuming the token is pretty marginally priced. I don't know if these are custom tokens or not, so I guess you could maybe say it's a little bit more. But his signature, I looked on his website in the basic black or gold, which I think gold would look cool. I think black actually fits this token quite well though. But his signatures are $4. And then you have to actually pay for shipping. But I think the shipping, you can just use stamps, so you could say 50 cents to send it to them, 50 cents to get it back. So I'm sure they worked that out on their logistics, buying it in bulk, but factor in a little bit of shipping cost. If you were to do it yourself, it would probably be more expensive. And then again, I didn't see on there that he had made tokens, so I don't know if these are actual magic tokens or ones he made. I couldn't quite figure that out, but I didn't do tons of research. Just wanted to let you guys know what I think the general value is. So I think it's probably safely $5. Maybe you could add a buck or two if you had to buy the token separately, and he does have higher price signatures. If you're interested, check out his website. You can see it there, www.lucasgracino.com, and he can do shadowed ones for a little bit higher cost. I think the gold ones would be pretty cool in the gold Sharpie, but I think the black for the black and white here really matched this one. So I'd also be curious if what they should have done too is, I'm just getting into a whole marketing thing now. I got a good mind for it, but you know, again, part of that could have been doing the shadow signatures that were higher cost in random boxes as kind of a, you know, like a percentage thing, because it's like, obviously we love percentages if we're pack openers, right? So anyways, the whole thing, but let's continue on. So we're gonna say a little under $10 value, so about $2, $5, $6, $7. So we'll say about $7, $8 here. I'd say $7, probably high end. Maybe you could argue $8, but let's get into the pack openings, and I'm really excited. There's more packs to open. So as always, I leave the collector's booster for the end of the video, so if you're interested in that, you can skip to that part. Otherwise, I just start in the order I got them, from right to left, with the collector's booster usually being on the bottom there. So this is the order I got them, and that's the order I'll open them in. And I'm really excited to have more packs to open. Plus, I think it just helps because you can get something actually valuable, you know, whereas if you get just a bunch of singles, you're probably getting bulk, you know, like we were seeing in past videos. And if you're interested, go watch those. Alright, and again, on these older packs, I'm not going to know what everything is valued, but as always, I'll total it up at the end of the pack opening for you guys. Kind of want to put them down here. I feel like it focuses just a little bit better. There's Retribution, Bramble Armor, Pointed Discussion, Rural Recruit, Spore Crawler, Southhoff Entomber, Fearful Villager, Fearsome Werewolf, Runebound Wolf, Vilespawn Spider, Lamolt, I don't even know how you say that, Raconteur, Old Rutstein, so that's my rare. Never heard of that one, but I'm not super familiar. Oh, love the planes in this one, though. I don't know if that's the usual planes you get. Probably not, right, because it's full art. And then a vampire token, and a just whatever you want token. So I will add all those up. Not sure how I did, but I will let you guys know. Alright guys, I am back, and as you know, I call these packs a success if they either equal or go past the value you bought them for, and they're a fail if they don't meet the value. This one was a fail at about $1.50 in total value. This one didn't shock me. Not super knowledgeable about Crimson Vow, but sometimes you can kind of just tell by what you pulled, and that was one of those, you know, senses. So that's fine. You know, I kind of take this as that's the fun of getting the extra booster. So shout out, thank you, Ian. I'm assuming this one was probably it because it was at the, you know, end. Don't know, but thank you, and we will go right on to the next. Alright, next up we got Duskborn. I'm not really sure how the values held on these since release. It's definitely not one of my favorite sets. When I do my updates, I might tell them, hey, could you not include it? Because I'm not big into horror. Now, the exception to that is I love Innistrad, and I love mostly Innistrad, like, regular and remastered. So I'm really pumped about the remastered set and kind of sad that I missed it this month. But I think that sadness kind of gets outweighed by the I really am happy with what they did with the box this month and going forward. So I'm totally excited and happy going forward, but it just stinks I missed that because I need so many cards out of that set. I need Thalia. I want the new Andrek showcase skin because did you know in Arena he had no showcase arts? Like, every card basically has a showcase art, and I have an Andrek deck and he didn't have a showcase art, and that's kind of crazy. So I am going to be picking that sucker up, and that's why I was hoping I was gonna get the packs to see if I could open it. But that's alright. But you know, Avacyn, I need Avacyn for my Angel deck. I need so many cards. So, anyways, side tangent over. Let's get to what we're here for. Should have been talking while I tried to open this pack, knowing it's gonna take forever now, of course, right? There's something about these Duskborn packs that I just cannot get open. There we go. One thing I did like about that the Crimson Vow pack is I like when they put the rares at the end. You know? I like building the suspense versus just having the stuff up front. Okay, looks like, I think Duskborn they have it in the front. I think the newer sets are like that, right? Okay, we got the art card to begin. Is this Kaito, I believe? Yep, Kaito. Cool. Not signed, but still cool. Alright, foil, acrobatic cheerleader. Is this the rare? No, it's just an uncommon. Okay, cool. Love foils. You know, I'm kind of at the point where I don't they just make every card foil. Is that crazy to ask? Full art swap. Am I just lucky on full arts? Somebody let me know, am I just lucky on full arts, or does every pack just come with full arts? I guess I don't know. I should probably know after opening so many. But okay, this is my mythic. The Roller Crusher Ride. Now, I don't know red really well, so I don't know if this is a good card, and I don't know Duskborn well, so we will have to see. Balustrade Worm. That's my rare. Oh, I love spells that can't be countered. Excellent. Attack in the box. Inquisitive Glimmer. Oh, don't know how to say that word, but we're gonna say it. Oseus. Stick Twister. Billmerk Leech. Tunnel Surveyor. Frantic Strength. Ooh, this is the first room I think I've gotten, right? Maybe I've gotten one in the past. But Derelict and well, it's kind of cool to finally get one of the rooms opened. Like, how many packs? I think that's the first room I've gotten. Piranha Fly. Hand that feeds. Creepy. Fear of Surveillance. That's kind of a cool card. Huh. Neat. Alright, well guys, I will total them up and get back to you. Alright guys, we're back. Unfortunately, Duskborn failed. Frankly, I don't know if they've ever passed, but this was about $2.35. Not a big deal. Kind of what I expected. I don't think I saw anything in there too crazy. I was kind of hoping it would be one of the cool rooms, since I don't know if I have had one. I might have had one in the collector's pack, now that I think about it. But, listen, I'd be more happy if it didn't scare me, but that's not on them. You know, that's not on them. So, let's just get right on to the next one. See, that's part of getting packs you like Bloomborough, for example, is that even though Bloomborough, again, has always hosed me, I just find it an incredibly cute set, so it definitely helps take the sting out of it when you like the card arts and whatnot, so. I'm almost hoping they sent me another Brothers War Collector's pack because, whew, you don't want to spoil anything if you haven't watched last month's video, but if you haven't, I highly suggest going to watch that one. That was good stuff. Alright, start with the art card. Looks like it's, oh, Tameo! Look at that! I think I've gotten a Tameo before, but I think if you look, I have gotten a Tameo before, but favorite art card in the whole set. Wish it was signed. I don't think the other one's signed either. Shame that, because it's my favorite card in the set. I love Tameo. Which is funny, because again, I don't like blue, but, you know. Oh, I get Blade Assassin to start. Okay, so I think this is worth something, I think. I'm not sure, but I've opened so much Bloomborough, I'm hoping I at least have a clue. Sun Shower Druid. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but I feel like the printing on this one just looks a little odd. I feel like this is probably an expensive card because I feel like it's not in white though, where you get a lot of life gain, so maybe not. Dazzling Denial. Hate blue, hate. I mean, I love all the blue players out there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for countering my cards. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Savor. Ooh, cool art. Oh, but sad. Sad, okay. Sundering Cutthroat. Into the Floodmaw. Plume Creed Mentor. 3-Tree Scribe. Man, I'm really hoping I get a 3-Tree at some point. Can you even get 3 trees from regular packs? I've never opened them in all of the ones I've gotten. Brazen Collector. Ooh, Scavenger's Talent. That's my rare. I'm not sure if that's one of the pricier ones, maybe? I love the art on it, though. Full Art Plains, love me some of that. And Seed Pod Squire foil. Is there a back card to this? No? Kind of looked like it from the get-go, but neat. Oh, okay. Love Bloomborough. I am going to total these up for you guys, and let me know if you have any feedback. If you'd rather me total them all up at the end and just tell you the full value, and I can break it down pack by pack and just tell you which ones were, you know, like I could say like Duskmourn failed, Bloomborough failed, you know, kind of thing, and you know, like Brothers War success, and then just tell you the total value I got from the box, and that way I don't have to put skips in the video, so it'd be a little easier for me. But I kind of like doing it the way I'm doing it, even though I have to put skips and total everything up, because then you can kind of see my reaction, you know, when I'm telling you guys the total, you know, per pack. So you let me know. I'm open to feedback. Can't guarantee anything, but let me total these ones out for you now, and I'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. Total value was $3.74. So a fail, but what I will say is I feel like this is probably the best I've done on a Bloomborough pack in a long time. So don't think this one has seen a success yet. Maybe. It's funny because I think the one pack I got from GameStop last month with my pro credit was actually a pass. But all the ones I've gotten from here have not. I am kind of a fan of this art though. I think I will be putting in that Hazel Precon, and I'll probably end up selling this because I don't ever see myself playing it and recouping a little value there, even though I say that, but I don't think I've sold one card I've ever gotten because I love to hoard me some cards. For me, it's not really the value. I just give you guys the value, you know, so you can decide if you want to buy the box or not, which again, disclaimer, they can't really control what's in there. And I've gotten, and I will say I don't think they rig it, if that is your concern, because I have gotten some insane cards on a regular basis. Like, I've never opened cards that good outside of them. And I get on, it seems every couple months I pull some kind of $30, $40 card. So they're not rigging it. That's for sure. At least not in my case. So anyways, I won't talk your ear off. Let's get on to the next. All right, we're back at it with the Brothers War. I'm honestly so excited for this. Now, I will say it's obviously not going to do as well as the collector's pack, right? But I mean, I'm still on the high from last month on that Brothers War pack. You guys gotta go watch that. Again, probably one of the best packs I've ever opened, other than some of the Ixalan and whatnot. Sometimes going from the bottom of these packs is easier. I'm trying not to do it off screen, but it's kind of hard at the angle on that here. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pause it. Okay, that was literally so difficult, but I was able to get a piece here, so I didn't open this yet. I turned the camera back on the second I got it open. As you can see, I'm still struggling. Okay. I don't know what the heck they put in these old packs. Like super glue or something. Alright. Sheesh. Alright. Ooh. I didn't know they were doing arts cards in Brothers War already. Not sure who this one is. Let's see. Urza. Oh, Planeswalker Urza. That's why I probably didn't recognize him. Cool beans. Never seen that. Still not a signed one. I've gotten a lot of art cards today. None of them signed. Usually I do have one. So maybe I was right that you don't always get full art lands, because this one didn't, but I don't know if it's just based on set or not. Somebody will have to tell me. Anyways, ooh, love Phyrexia too. I didn't know Brothers War set had Phyrexians in it. I don't know. I'll have to look into the lore of that. I don't know why that is. But Gixian Skull Flare to start. Gix's Caress. We're on a heavy Gix pack here. Gnarl Root Pallbearer. Gaia's Gift. Gaia's Courser. Okay, cool. Cool themes here already. Steel Exemplar. I like artifacts. Is this one any good? I don't know about that, but not for the mana cost, probably. I like the art on this one. Ooh, 1 mana too. Protection for multicolor. This is kind of insane for an uncommon. Spectrum Sentinel, 1 mana artifact creature soldier. It would be good in a soldier deck too then. Protection from multicolored, and whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you gain 1 life. This is insane, and it's funny how you never see this in life gain decks. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of insane. Like when you think about it, especially if you put some equipment on them. Oh, it can be equipped. Oh, was this or equipped by anything multicolored? So if it was like an artifact, could you equip it? I don't know. I have to read the rules on that bit. Repair and recharge. Ooh, Varnished Heart. Now, I haven't seen this played in a long time, so I just don't know if there's better like library searches now, but cool to get it in that retro frame. Is this a rare or not? I can't tell. No? Uncommon? Ooh, I see a foil down there. I'm always so greedy when I see the foils, because I love a good foil. This Spectrum Sentinel, though, definitely a favorite card of mine, especially with that art. Alright, so my rare is Kayla's Reconstruction. I'm just reading it. Sometimes if you see pauses, I'm just reading it. I don't know if I should pause the video when I read it, but these cards being like this would drive me insane today, too. Look at the top 7 cards of your library, put up to... Oh, okay, I could see that being good. Oh, man. A foil in blue. I think this is a really bad card. And it's an uncommon too, that's crazy. I will say I like the art on it. I kind of like, and this is what I forgot to mention on that Bloomborough one, because that foil I got was 2 cents, but I don't know, sometimes it's like they have these cool foil treatments, and I don't know. Sometimes they do the foils really well. Whatever they did seemed to work, because this one's not flat, and it was sitting in the cold and everything, so I'm almost wondering how old this is, that they 7 mana to draw 2 cards, and it's 3. Okay, somebody has to tell me what this card was made for, because 7 feels like such a high number that it's almost like it's meant to be played in something that I don't understand. So, anyways, I will look up the values on these. Either way, I'm kind of glad with what I got, because again, one thing I do like about opening packs that you don't get with singles is you find cards you would have never heard of before. Look how beautiful that foil is in the camera too. Because like I said, that Spectrum Sentinel, don't know how much he is. Big fan of them though. So it's like, they can be cheaper to buy singles, but one of the parts of opening packs I like is I find cards I would have never known to buy, so there's value in that. But anyways, I'm going to total these up for you guys and be right back. Alright, coming in at $1.39, this was in fact a fail, but what I will say is, again, I got stuff I liked from it, and actually this is a set I really enjoyed that I didn't like just based on the aesthetics of the packaging and nothing else. Totally judging a book by a cover there. I had never went and bought them when I had open packs outside because I didn't think I would like it, and then I actually opened it, and this is, again, turned into one of my favorite sets. So, again, just there's value in these boxes to just find stuff. Like I said, I don't know, I just really enjoy it, even if you don't always get your value. But again, that's not even part of the MTG realm. I actually think MTG realm does a really good job in giving you value, and especially in that guaranteed value in the singles and extra packs and such, you know, into I don't know, just it definitely feels better. It feels cool. You get a variety, and I don't know, you could argue that just getting, you know, like Innistrad like I wanted would have been cool, but it's like, again, sometimes if they send you stuff like this, you got a roaming throw and you wouldn't be complaining. So it's part of the gamble. I like it. The surprise feels like Christmas every month. But let's get on to the next one. If you know me, you know that 9 out of 10 times LCI treats me real good. So I'm kind of expecting to flop here soon, because again, I think I had another pass last month, I think. But we shall see. You know, one thing I will say is they haven't done a box break in a while, and I think that's something they said they were going to do, and it's kind of sad because I was really looking forward to doing more of those. I can't always do them based on cost, but wow, this is Mother of Ruins, isn't it? Right? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it's... Oh, actually, I think it's Whisper Silk Cloak, right? Love that freaking art. Well, moment of truth, I'll find out, right? Whisper Silk Cloak. Nice. I love this art. Wow. Captivating Cave to begin. I almost thought this was Cavern of Souls. Foil. Don't know what I was thinking. It kind of looks similar though, right? Maybe I just haven't seen a Cavern of Souls in a long time. I've never opened one, so I don't know. Frilled Cave Worm? Is it? It's kind of hard to tell. Quicksand Whirlpool. This is, again, one of my favorites because I just love this whole dinosaurs, conquistador, like, Latin heritage. Oh, merfolk. Merfolk might be worth something, but... Again, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Blue. I shouldn't be so negative. If there's blue players out there watching, I'm sorry. I've just been countered one too many times. Gargantuan Leech. To fossilize. Some of these black arts, too, are so cool. Sinuous Benthasar. Oh, it's like sinuses. Okay. Earth Shaker. Dread Maw and Showcase. Kind of love that art. Love the ship in that one. Dude. I told you LCI never lets me down. Now, I don't even know how much, if anything, this one's worth. But come on, a Jurassic Park hit on a single snaps. On a single... on a single pack snipe. This is the second time in what, like, I've only been doing these since, like, August? So, second time since August. So, like, 6 months-ish? Not even? Maybe? About 6 months? I've gotten a Jurassic Park card. And I'm pretty sure this is a good card, right, guys? Showcase. Indominus Rex Alpha. Jurassic Park Special Guest. I love the Special Guest mechanic here, too. I don't know if these come in a foil, but this one isn't. Discard any number of creature cards. It enters with a flying counter on it. If a card is discarded this way as flying, the same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Haste, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. I'd almost think it'd be in more than green, blue, and black then. You'd think they would have just thrown white and red in there at that point. Wow, neato card though. Don't know if it's worth anything, but I just... You love getting special guests, right? Like, this is just so cool, especially in Showcase. Love it. Just keep sending me LCI. If you guys are watching, keep sending me LCI, please. I got another rare Dire Flail. Is there a backside to this one? Yes, there is. Dire Blunderbuss. And 1,000 Moons Infantry foil. Oh, there's another thing back here. Oh, angels. Love angels. This would be a good just little one drop to put in Odric. Alright, well, I'll total it up. I have a good feeling this at least passed. I'd be very surprised if a special guest showcase couldn't get me at least to, like... I think for these older packs, I guess maybe you could argue they're like $8, but I usually just give it a $5 thing instead of looking it up. These probably a little bit more like $8, but I don't know. I'm not super picky, guys. But I'm gonna total it up and find out. Alright, guys, as expected, this was definitely a pass at $7.74. I will say the foil version goes for about double if you were interested in that. That one was, again, the bulk of the price at about $6.74, I think. So that was the bulk of the price, but honestly, I was pretty happy with getting this art card already, so the rest just feels like a bonus. Super cool to have the special guests. While I was counting these up, I also thought about how, you know, I'm kind of surprised they don't, like, partner with, like, popular franchises like this, because I feel like it goes so well and people just love it because they love the franchise. And of course, I think LCI really stands well on its own, but then you include that like nostalgic franchise or just popular franchise, and it really puts it a tier above. And that's kind of why I'm like, I'm not really excited for Aether Drift. I don't know too many people that really are, because I mean, let's be real, like, it doesn't feel like it's part of the Magic world. But here's the thing, I think they could have done a lot of damage control, for lack of a better term, with that if you had partnered with Fast and Furious, because that's totally where I thought they were going with it. And Fast and Furious could have been their special guest, and you could have had, you know, special cool showcases like this. In fact, I would have done like textured, you know, even raised if they could have done that, and then you like had like Tsuki and like a cool, like, I don't want to say anime style, because it's not anime, but very much like that Tokyo Drift, like neon lights, and you know, almost kind of like the Kamigawa type of feel, like just really raised and like almost like a comic book, but like Japanese comic book, but not anime. Does that make sense to anybody? I don't know what I'm trying to do. It's a style. I just don't know what it's called right now, but would have been so cool. Would have got me so hyped for that set, because I'm such a big fan of Tokyo Drift from my childhood. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me now too that my brother passed, and that was something we shared from our childhood. So, you know, and honestly, it just would have been cool to have. Again, it's just cool to open up these special guests and get hype about them, especially if you're a fan of the outside franchise. And if you're not, then you can sell the card and it'll probably be worth something, right? So it's just a win-win. But anyways, again, side tangent over. I will continue on. Alright, next up we got Theros Booster Pack. I love Theros, one of my favorite sets. I used the Lands and Arena because they finally came back around. I even bought the codes. Tried to buy the icons with the codes. By the way, those codes are expired. They don't work. And they wouldn't give them, support wouldn't give them to me on Arena, but anyways, that's a whole thing. But that being said, I still love the Theros set. I'd really like to do one of the, like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing with that. To look into that. But anyways, to begin, we got Thrill of Possibility, Triumphant Surge. Oh, that is a real cool art. It's a pretty good card too. Okay, Sleep of the Dead. It's a Tessin trading. Lampad of Death's Vigil. It's a Tessin Skirmisher. I'm gonna butcher that. Iroa's Blessing. Farika's Libation. Witness of Tomorrows. Rumbling Sentry. Fateful End. Glimpse of Freedom. Field of Ruin. Oh, I didn't know you could get lands this far back. Weird. Yeah, I suppose. Field of Ruin. Mantle of the Wolf is my rare. And we have... Oh, gotta love the lands. Forest. And that's it. Wow, that's kind of a... No mythic in here, huh? Is that usual? Does anybody know? But I will total them all up. I was really hoping for one of the gods, because I've opened again a bunch of packs of these, and I've only gotten, gosh, what's her name? She's the one with the arrow. She's the green one. But yeah, I've only gotten her, and nothing else. So I'll total these up and get back to you guys. Alright guys, not our worst pack, but at $2.03. It is technically a fail, but I do love Theros. I love the world. Kind of hope they go back to Theros. But again, the nice thing about these is the lands are worth so much, and that was half the value of the pack, that it's hard to entirely miss, but I mean, this is probably as close as you get. But again, I don't know. I wish I'd gotten more of, you know, like the god cards and stuff, and more of the mythology aspect than like, you know, skirmishers. I guess like technically these all fall into it, but like I love the galaxy art here, so I mean, it's definitely not terrible. Really cool stuff. So I guess, I mean, it's cool, but I don't know if, like, did they not do foils back then? I don't know. I'm a big fan of at least getting a foil because I like the foils. But anyways, on to the next. Alright guys, this is our final play booster. We got foundations here. Love foundations. Glad to get more of it, especially with it being a relatively new set. And I thought I was going to get a box of foundations and maybe open it here on the channel, but I chose to be financially wise and didn't end up doing that. But I definitely love this set. Again, a lot of good foundational stuff. I hope they kind of do this again. It'd be cool if they did it by like color. And just did like some remasters, you know, of like just entirely like old cards just remastered for each color. But anyways, we'll start here. We got a Kaito emblem. I feel like I get a lot of Kaito stuff. Just funny because he's not my favorite planeswalker. No shade if he's yours. I just like Elspeth. Alright, full art land. Stab and foil. Cool. High Society Hunter. Oh, that's my rare. I'm sorry, sometimes I'm just reading those. Stroke of Midnight. I get so many of these. Let me know if you need one. Send it your way. Aetherize. Cool. I don't know if that's still worth anything, but... Oh boy, I don't know what's up with me. I don't know if it's just because it's late, but I'm having trouble pronouncing cards since I took my break here, but I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. You guys see it? Revenge of the Rats! Oh, cute! Revenge of the Rats. Goblin Surprise. Soul Shackled Zombie. Oh, Evolving Wilds, love that. That's a great card. I'll use that one for sure. Incinerating Blast. Oh, come on. Got everything going on here. Oh, I still got my old Theros. I didn't see this with the camera in the way. Sorry, guys. Totally gonna have seen that. It literally was in my blind spot here from where my mount is and everything. Alright, Uncharted Voyage. And Giant Growth. Alright. Oh, and Witness Protection. Oh, that's a cool card. I will give blue that. That is one cool card. Like that. Very cool. Alright. I will total these all up and get back to you guys. Alright guys, coming in at $2.80. This was also a fail. So I think only one of my packs this month passed, which isn't normal, but I mean that is the gamble. So something Realmbox does now too is instead of a variety pack, you can just get themed boxes, and I do wonder if you would get better luck on your play boosters. I feel like the collectors are usually hits, honestly. Most of the collectors I got have not been awful. I think one or two, maybe two, but usually there's at least like half value. I think only one I got cooked on. I think that was the Bloomborough one. But otherwise I've done, I think, pretty good on my collectors boosters, surprisingly. Especially last month I had a very similar thing with the play boosters, and the collector's booster really helped me out. So again, if you haven't seen that, go watch that one. But that being said, I'm almost curious to try, you know, if we get popular here and you guys a little bit and you guys want me to try it, I will definitely do that for you. Otherwise, I think financially right now I will pass. But I do wonder if your play boosters you'd have slightly better luck just getting like, you know, 5, 6 of the same play boosters, because you're more likely to hit on something on those, where the collector boosters usually have a little bit better guaranteed value, but no guarantees. But that being said, let's get to what you all have been waiting for, which is the Dungeons and Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate collector booster opening here. So let's find my present. Let's get right into it. I'm really hoping I got a dragon. I have not gotten one yet. I don't open these honestly a lot, so it's not like I've tried a bunch or something and haven't got one. I've just never really opened them. So, oh gosh, and I just love the collector's boosters. I really do. I love opening collector's boosters. Collector boosters. I think I'm adding like an unnecessary S on that, but collector boosters. I do that a lot with things, but anyways, right into it. Oh, I just want to savor it. Okay, I'm just gonna savor it. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Watch 2-speed. Fast forward if you must, but I really enjoy looking at all the foil cards. Okay, I love me some foils. It's hard for me to buy cards that aren't foils for my own decks, even though it can get expensive. Something I'm trying to work on, but I just love foils. So we start out with a foil treasure token. Come on, that means we gotta have a dragon in here, right? Come on. Come on, right? Sorry, I shouldn't have taken that off. I was being lazy, but I just turned it around. So we got Arms of Hadar to start. This is a spell, right? I think that's a spell in Dungeons and Dragons. I only know because I watched played Baldur's Gate 3, so I think it is. These ones are a little curled, but we got Circle of the Land Druid. We got Mold Folk. Arcane Encyclopedia. Tap, pay 3, and then draw 3, draw a card. Ooh, that's rough. Rug of Smothering. Oh, that's actually, it's not bad. If you're playing like a veto deck or something. A swamp. A swamp. Okay. Oh yeah. I love this art. I don't know if this is a good card. You can let me know, otherwise obviously I'll figure it out here in a minute, but I've never heard of it, I think, but I love this style of card. I'm gonna have to see what style this is, but I just love these styles of card in Baldur's Gate 3. We got Cloakwood Hermit, so this is my, no, this is just an uncommon, it looks like. Commander and just a background. I should actually try a Hermit deck here soon. Alright, we got Lozhan Dragon's Legacy. Never actually played this. Or seen this card or anything. Altar of Ball. This is cool. This is really cool, especially with how they got the foil on the light there. This is actually, I think, a pretty good card, because you play it for 2, and then for 3 you pay and you exile a creature you control and return target creature card from your graveyard. And it doesn't say non-token creature, so you can just like be spamming creature tokens, right? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's what it's trying to do with the sorcery part of that. That's actually a pretty dang good card, and that is the rare. I really like that card, honestly. Ooh, nice showcase. Love fancy arts, okay? So we got Sarvok's Tome. Oh, you take the initiative. I hope they do more with the initiative. That is the one thing I think is the problem with sets nowadays, is they start these cool things like an initiative, and it's in one set and it's gone. That's why I miss when there was like 3 sets all part of the same thing. They need to bring that back. I don't care if they're going to send out set after set after set a year, although I wish they'd stick to like 2 or 3 a year, or at least 1 a quarter. But they need to start like doing like Bloom Barrel Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Because then it's like you have all these initiative cards and it's like, you know, but you don't really have enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky. You let me know what your thoughts are. But that is another rare. Ooh, this is a pretty card. Bountiful Promenade. Wow, beautiful showcase. My gosh, I could just look at these cards all day, guys. Trying to speed it up just because I can look at them off camera if I need to, but God, dang on it, I'm getting a lot of blue. Okay, so we got, this kind of looks like a foil etched. Am I crazy? I guess I don't have much experience seeing them in real life, but we have like the foiling and like the etching is so hard to actually see what it's called. John Arencius? Shattered One? Oh, we got Karlach in the showcase. I think she was a lot of money, if I remember right, because this is when I was watching Card Pack on opening, so I don't know if it's still the case with her, but we got Karlach in this, I don't know if you call it a showcase, but it's definitely this fancy art. But this is a mythic, and it was, I know at one point it was expensive. I don't know, that was like back when it came out though, so I don't know if it is now. Oh my gosh, and we got Displacer Kitten in showcase foil too. And if I recall, I think this card was also worth something. Now, I say that like, and I'm not like super all off the walls about it, because I mean, this is back when it came out, so like obviously prices could have dropped, but this is actually funny because this is a card I really wanted when I was seeing other people getting theirs. So I'm really, really excited to have this. What does the card do again? It has avoidance. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent you control and return that card to the battlefield. Oh, it's a shame that's in blue, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do with my Elish Norn deck. Oh wow, that's a rare too. That's really cool. Well, I didn't get any Ancient Dragons, but I gotta say I'm pretty happy with what I got, especially because I just said I played Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I will say I'm more of a Shadowheart fan, but you can't dislike Karlach, right? I mean, like, she's such a good person. Like, if you say you don't like Karlach, I'm a little suspicious of you. Anybody else agree? But I don't know, I think we did pretty good, and if not, I at least really like the cards we got. This is a definitely a set I like to open just because I recognize a lot of it and enjoy the Dungeons & Dragons universe separately. But this is what I'm saying, see, right? Like, even though it's not a Magic set, you know, they're using that. If you like the franchise of the other one, you like this. So anyways, I won't get into that again because this video is getting a little bit long, but let me total it up and I'll be right back, guys. Wow, guys. Okay, this one did a lot better than I expected. This was a huge pass at $37.36. I don't know what they've been putting in these collector's boosters the past couple months, but I've been going insane on them. I mean, I really suggest you guys go back and look through my videos and just see the progression, but you will see I've done really well on these boxes. Like, especially considering, like, these are technically, like, one-pack snipes in a way. Like, you're sniping each thing most of the times, and this is crazy. So, again, the Displacer Kitten, I think it was, oh gosh, I don't even remember now, but I think it was around $20, somewhere in that range. Karlach. So I was right, there is more expensive Karlachs. I believe in her showcase it's about $30. This one was about $7. Beautiful Promenade, or Bountiful, excuse me, Bountiful Promenade. I'm really excited about this card. This is actually probably one of the favorites I've gotten, because it's going to go in my Shalai deck, and this one was $9. So, and then one thing I wanted to point out is just with this Lozhound is it was under $1 if it wasn't foiled, but for some reason, assumably, you know, supply, it's about a little over $2 in the foil version. So I like mentioning that when I notice it, because for some reason, sometimes, like most of the time I should say, foils are either less or similarly priced on these like lesser value cards. You know, I get like and obviously in cards like Displacer Kitten and stuff, there's a big difference, but for some reason in like commons and stuff, just mass prints, you know, usually sometimes, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. It's just like I like telling you guys when it's, you know, such a big difference like that. So I'll probably be selling this one because I do not play red that often. If I do, it'd be red and white, and I definitely won't play probably red and blue, so I want to get it in the hands of another player. Really excited about this one. Very cool to have Karlach. I'll probably keep it around for sentimental value, if anything. And it breaks my heart, but I don't really know what to do with Displacer Kittens because it's so cute and I want it, but I don't play blue. So you guys let me know. You know I like angels. You know, I kind of like what Captain Thrawn does in that precon. So I mean, I don't not play any blue. So I don't know if maybe you can give me some suggestions on how to use Displacer Kitten in a deck that you might think, you know, I would like. Hit me up, send me your deck list or something. Because again, I'm trying to do like a similar thing but with Elesh Norn. So let me know if you have any ideas. Because I'd hate to sell it, and if anything, I might just keep it as a collection. But with such a beautiful card, you know, I don't know, it's almost like you wanted to get played or showed off. So glad I got it though. It's so cute. And again, I don't know, I'm just stunned, guys. $37.36 in value here on this pack alone. So again, kind of saved the box again this month. The collector's boosters are putting in hella work for me lately. It's funny because in my earlier boxes, it felt like most of the time, I don't know, that's why I don't feel like I failed much, because usually it feels like either my play boosters do really well or my collector booster just like saves the box. So I'm not sure, but it's like I don't really feel like I've lost so many. I think it was the month Dustborn release that I just got hosed on everything, and honestly that's what I expected more of. So I don't know, I'm pretty impressed. What I do kind of like is that they're based out of California, and for some reason I just feel like California gets better packs. I don't know if it's just because they go through more or what, but a lot of the places I see that open cards, like in California, they seem like they get a lot of good stuff and a lot of cereals. So maybe it's just like the location they get them from, but I don't know. Super excited about the Bountiful Promenade because not only does it go like thematically with my Shalai deck, it's just a beautiful card and something that caught my eye, as you guys saw. So again, if you want me to start doing total box values at the end compared to what I paid, I can totally do that. But again, I try not to equate it to what I paid for the box, because that's just a gamble buying packs. Like if you want guaranteed value, you kind of have to pay out for singles, but it's so fun when you get all this cool stuff. And I did technically make more than the pack was worth, so in this case buying singles was not in my favor. So anyways, again, about $8 in values for the singles. I think all of the play boosters were technically fails, although I use that term loosely because I'm talking monetary value, not like playability value for myself and things I liked in there. There was a lot of, like the Brothers War one, I would technically consider a pass because I love the cards I got in it. And then LCI was a pass. And again, love the cards I got in that one, but I mean, that was also a monetary pass. But anyways, I will wrap this video up for you guys. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? If you haven't, go through my playlist. You can watch all my videos in your downtime while you're at work. You know, I love to watch, you know, videos like this while I'm at work, so totally get it. Kind of what inspired me to make my own for more content out there, because I didn't see any realm boxes being opened when I first started, so I made the content I wanted to see. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Again, big shout out to Ian Y. I really appreciate you referring me, and I believe getting me that extra pack. So I'll double check as time goes on. It's kind of hard, like I said, because they changed the packs up the month that was supposed to start, I think. So I'll keep an eye out for it. But again, shout out to you for that. And if you want to be like Ian Y and help yourself out and help me out, follow the link in my bio, or you can just, when you sign up for the realm box, if you want to give it a try, put my name in your order notes as part of the Refer a Friend program. You'll get a pack, I'll get a pack, and hopefully we can both share in the joy of good pulls. And again, if you do see any of the bulk or anything you like, again, especially blue stuff, actually, funny that I mentioned that. I think this was the one Bloomborough thing I finally didn't get a cash grab. Just thought I'd mention that for long-time viewers, because I know some of you guys rewatch, and I appreciate that. But that was kind of funny to see. But like I said, I got plenty of duplicates. Happy to send out some cards for people who will play them to my amazing community, and I appreciate you guys. Again, like, subscribe. Don't forget, if you want to try it out, mention my name in the Refer a Friend. This is non-sponsored content. You're helping me out and helping yourself out by giving us a free pack by just using my channel name in your order notes and saying I referred you. So if you like this video, again, like it. Otherwise, I'm just on a talking fest. I feel like I could host a podcast right now, guys. So, and if there's any other videos you want to see from them or from other places, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. But until next month, I'll see you guys later.